Hi everyone, this is how to choose a partner, part 2. You need to listen to the part 1 to understand a couple of important things you need to know about whoever you want to settle with, whoever you want to choose for your life journey. I'll go through another point just now before I actually teach you how to do the compatibility test. One of those points I would like to go through tonight is for you to try and get into talking to him about his family. You want to know how he grew up, you want to have a feel about how he grew up. You want to know exactly what has been influencing him, what he's been doing and all that. Because these things can still influence him and can also still influence him in future. You want to have a feel of it so that even if you get along with him, you won't be surprised. You want to know what kind of parents he grew under. You want to know what kind of mom his mom is, what kind of dad his dad is. You also want to know the influence they have over him, because usually the influence they have over your partner will eventually affect the relationship you have with him. So you want to have a feel because you don't want to get surprised. You want to be sure about certain questions in your mind. Questions like, what kind of person is the mom? What kind of person is dad? What is the relationship between him and the parents? You want to know all this, And you also want to talk about his likes. You want to talk about his dislikes. For example, if you like sports so much, you probably want to be with somebody that appreciates sport. Even if he doesn't like sport, let him appreciate sport. So that when you want to go for, say you want to go watch games or anything like that, he doesn't really have a defense against it. I mean, he might not join you, but he doesn't have anything against it. So you want to know what his likes are. And you want to also know what his or her dislikes. Also, you want to talk about things that matters to you. You want to talk about things that you hold on high esteem, your lifestyle and all that. For example, if you're a smoker, you want to discuss about smoking. You want to know what his views is about smoking. If you like clubbing, you want to know what his or her views is about clubbing. You want to just let him know some of the things that you like doing, that you hold on a very high esteem. Especially you want him to know also your views about your own family and all that. And you want to know also his own views about his family and all that. Because you need all these points to do the compatibility test eventually. You probably, if you are interested in sport, if you're interested in education, beliefs, you want to know his views about spiritual beliefs and quite a lot of things, even about future, how many kids you think you want to have. If you don't want to have kids, you want to know his views about that. You want to generally discuss things that matters to you with him on a very, very, very simple note. Now I'll give you the tips and the secret about how to get the information you need to do the compatibility test. Getting this information, you need to be very liberal. You need to be as easy and as relaxed as you can. You don't want to give an impression to him or her that you are after all these informations. You want to get them as easy as you can get. Sometimes you just want to laugh about it when you ask questions. Sometimes you allow situations to come up before you ask questions. Sometimes you could just call him and say, hey, you're going maybe to church on Sunday. Stuff like this. You just want to know what he's going to say about it. I mean, you are not trying to pull him to your church. Let's say you are a spiritual person. You are not trying to pull him to a church. Or maybe you want to go to club on Saturday or Sunday. You just want to call him someday and say you are going to club on Sunday or you're going to club on Saturday. You want to have a feel of what his impression about that would be. I mean, you are not pulling him to club. You just want to have a feel, because you need to understand what you feel about what gives you passion. You need to understand what he feels about what you like. You need to understand what he feels about what you dislike, because you need all these things for the compatibility test. So you want to get all these informations as liberal, as easy as you can. Like I said, you don't want to give him any impression that you are after all these informations. And you get them when they come. And try to be relaxed, very, very relaxed about getting these informations. Don't be aggressive in asking the questions. And don't try to know everything at the same time. It might take a little while, it might take days, it might take weeks, it might take months. You always ask the best questions at the most simplest time and the easiest time, especially when nobody is attracting any importance to the question. So don't be aggressive when trying to get these informations, and try to keep it as discreet as you can, so that it doesn't feel, or she doesn't feel, that you're after all these questions. Because the danger is, if he really wants you or she really wants you, and she or he understands that you're after all these questions, he's probably going to tell you what you want to hear. So as long as you don't get aggressive over these questions, he's probably going to let it out even without knowing. He's probably going to give you this information even without knowing that you ask. So you have to be quite intelligent about it. Don't be aggressive. Relax about it. Don't try to ask so much questions at the same time. And allow situations to come up before you ask questions. Let the natural situations come up, and you get all these questions for the test.